Elementary, please stand for our pledge and pause. Salute the flag, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for applause. P. Positive attitude in all you do. A. Act responsibly in all situations. W. Work hard towards success. S. Show respect to self and others. You may be seated.
Welcome back, Plano Elementary. We are going to end this off with our weekly awards. Our silver spoon does not have a winner. Our golden shoe goes to a 5th, 6th class, Miss Pellegrino's class. Our tennis panther goes to a 3rd grade class, Miss Lilienthal's class. Our spirit stick goes to a 1st grade class, Miss Johnson's class.
Good morning, Plano Elementary School. Once again, I'm very excited to be with you all this week. First off, I want to give you some exciting news. Our 6th grade showcase team competed in a district championship this week, and they came in 3rd place overall, so we're really proud of them. They were, for quick recall, they came in 3rd place. And we had several students, many students, who placed in individual events. So I'm going to read them right here. Karis Carter was 6th place in math. Matthew Berry was 4th place in math. Matthew Berry is also 4th place in science. Cooper Thomason was 4th place in social studies. Spencer Rather was 1st place in social studies. Chloe Flock was 6th place in language arts. And Chloe Flock was also 4th place in arts and humanities. And Addie Scott was 2nd place in Arts and Humanities. And finally, Lily Fugate was 3rd place in Writing Composition. So great job, 6th grade showcase team. We're very proud of your efforts. All right, next we are going to start a series of videos where we get to know our new teachers. And our video team has recorded some interviews with them. So today we're going to get to know Miss Williams a little better.
Hi, I'm Audrey Malone, and we will be doing a teacher interview with Miss Williams. We will have 1 minute to answer 15 questions. So, here we go. What college did you go to become a teacher?
Western Kentucky University. Go Tops!
That is cool. How long have you been a teacher?
3.5 months. It's my 1st year.
Wow. What is your favorite subject to teach?
Math. I love math.
I love that subject too. What other schools have you taught at before?
Just Plano. I even student taught here.
I hope you love Plano.
Oh, I love it so much.
What grades have you taught?
When I was student teaching, I taught a 2nd and 3rd grade split, and then I taught 5th grade, and now I'm teaching 3rd grade.
That is amazing. What is your favorite movie and why?
My favorite movie is Despicable Me because I love the Minions. They're so hyper and fun.
I like that movie too. What is your favorite sports team?
My favorite sports team is WKU.
I see why. If you had to pick one place to go on vacation, where would you go and why?
The beach, and because I love it.
Okay, we are out of time. I hope you enjoyed this.
I did.
Bye, Plano
Thank you.
Residents.
Get ready, guys.
Toys for Tots.
What is it? Toys for Tots is a 6th grade service project that is helping kids this Christmas. That involves everyone to help us.
How can you help? You can bring new toys. They don't need to be wrapped. For children ages 12 and under, the 6th grade leaders will come around to each classroom to pick up the toys every day. House points will be awarded for each toy.
When does it start? This service project will start 12/6 and end at the 12:10.
All right, so Panthers bring in some toys for Toys for Tots. This week, we're going to help out a great organization and brighten some people's Christmas this year. All right, I'm really excited for this week because we have some holiday performances. On Tuesday, that's tomorrow, 3rd through 6th grade will have their holiday performance. And then on Thursday, K through 2 will have their holiday performance. Today, for specials, we need all 3rd through 6th grade classes to report to the gym for specials today so they can prepare for it. Okay, we're back to our Essential 55, and this week we are focusing on eye contact, which is Rule 2. Keeping eye contact is something that many people find hard to do, but it is important when you are trying to get your point across to people and show them you are serious about what you are saying. For example, if you talk to your boss and ask for a raise, you are far more likely to be taken seriously if you look the boss in the eyes rather than glance downward. If you make a business proposal, people will be more likely to trust you and believe in your ideas if they see that you are confident, sure of yourself, and make eye contact with them. I spend a lot of time encouraging my students to practice this skill. To give them practice, I put the kids in groups of 2. I then tell them that making eye contact when you make a statement gives what you say more emphasis and emotion. When you look away or down at the floor, it shows you aren't sure of what you are saying and that you possibly aren't telling the truth. I also tell them that I have heard that repeated glances to the upper left-hand side mean you are being dishonest. Once they are in their groups, I have them practice talking to each other, taking note of how effective they are at maintaining eye contact with their partners. Maintaining eye contact is not only a way to show confidence, but is also an important way to show respect. In class, when a student expresses an opinion, I make sure all the other students turn and focus on that individual. I don't allow them to raise their hands to make additional comments until that person is finished, because if they do, it looks as if they are more concerned with what they want to say than with the opinions of the speaker. I tell them to imagine what it would be like if they were trying to express a thought and everyone around them kept waving their hands. It would make them feel like their opinions had no value, and therefore we don't do it. I can remember when I was in school that it was awfully hard to daydream while staring at the teacher. If I could focus on the head in front of me or on my pencil, I was good to go. But watching the teacher just took something out of it. Therefore, I make sure to have all eyes on me at all times. That way, as I teach, I can see the looks on the students' faces and can tell if they are confused and lost or engaged and attentive. Also, since I'm a very visual learner and teacher, I constantly make motions with my hands and on the board, and I want the kids to follow along with me and know exactly where I'm coming from. I have worked many a day in fast food. I spent countless hours making the donuts at Dunkin' Donuts and waiting tables at various restaurants. Serving the public can be a thrill, but it can also be torture when you have to deal with difficult customers. I always liked it when people would look me in the eye and give them an order. It is far more respectful to look at a person full in the face. As they were leaving, I always expected them to say thank you. But many didn't, and it baffled me. What were they thinking? Many who did say thank you just said it as they turned away and drove off. Why not take 1 second to look the person in the eyes and say thank you as if you mean it? I try to get my students to practice doing this with various adults in the school who aren't teachers. Often custodians, cafeteria workers, secretaries, and teachers' aides aren't worthy of the respect teachers get, and I work hard to change that image in the minds of my students. I explain to the students that the role of each person at the school and why their job makes it possible for kids to get a great education. I then tell them that people work harder and with more effort if they feel they are appreciated and that they are making a difference. I make sure I model that type of behavior as I interact with all members of the staff in a friendly and respectful manner. It doesn't take much effort before the students are following my lead, and the results are always obvious. When we go to the lunchroom, the students aren't allowed to talk in the line, and when they get their food, they must look the cafeteria's workers in the eyes and say, "May I?" when asking for anything. In turn, they always thank the lunchroom workers and tell them to have a good day. The workers always comment on how wonderful the class is and how much they appreciate their respect. No matter how we interact with others around us, and regardless of what we say, we are taken more seriously, and our actions are much more appreciated if they come with eye contact. So students, I challenge you this week, if you're going to answer a question in class, give eye contact to your teacher or give eye contact to your peers, and your message will be heard louder, even if you're speaking at the same volume. All right, Panthers, let's make this a great week, and we'll see you out and about.